Habari Gani. Hello and welcome to Finance Conversations. This is the Merging Life and Money Show, and I am super excited to be here. The countdown is on. This is the last show for 2022, and there are 2 days left in 2022, and it is also the 4th day of Kwanzaa. For those of you who do not know Kwanzaa is an annual 7-day celebration of African culture that takes place from December 26th to January 1st. It is aimed at uniting African American with their African roots and heritage, and is not tied to any particular religion, thus allowing people of all faith to take part. Kwanzaa was established in 1966 and draws upon traditions and value from across the African continent. Each of Kwanzaa's 7 days corresponds with one of 7 core principles, and they are unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, I should say, and faith. Happy Kwanzaa and welcome to the Merging Life and Money Show. Today, I will talk about breaking the cycle by setting intention instead of resolution for 2023. And I will explore the difference between intentions and resolutions. And I will also provide guidance on how to set intentions. I will also discuss why setting intentions could be beneficial for your career path, as well as share some tips on how to set effective ones so you can start the year off right. But before I get into it, let me introduce myself. For those of you who do not know me, I am your host, Marie-Jo César. I help professional women, in particular, transform their relationship with money by, I would say, giving them or tooling them with the necessary financial skills and knowledge they need to take control of their money, manage their finances, and recognize that they could live their best lives, okay, with the money they have. Thank you for joining in today. Well, I come to you live every Thursday, up to that point, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, to share tips, tools, techniques, I would say inspiration and motivation, and to give you valuable information about how to achieve financial wellness and live your life with means and meaning. And as you may know, for my followers, the Merging Life and Money Show's primary purpose and my very strong why is to empower as many women as I possibly can by sharing what I know about finance and money so that they can live their greatest lives yet. So grab a pen and a notebook because you might want to take some notes, share them, discuss them, talk about them with family members, friends, co-workers, etc., because it is about sharing values that could benefit others. So if you are listening on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, whatever they call it, Spotify, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, or any other major podcast platform, I welcome you. I am so glad that you have joined in today. So let's get going. Intention setting is a powerful practice that can help you create a life of purpose and meaning. So today I will be talking about how important it is to take the time to reflect on what you want to create in your life and to set meaningful goals to help you get there. And I will also focus on the following 3 points: the difference between intentions and resolutions, how to set intentions, and the benefits of setting intentions. So let's give the show some context today. Well, humans are driven by what I would call core values that define our purpose, and it is what gives us ambition and motivation. So, acknowledging these values and setting your intentions will lead to a more successful long term outcome. Therefore, it is time to break free from the tradition of yearly resolutions and instead focus on setting intentions for your lives. Why? Because, resolution, in my views, lack clarity and only lasts for a short period of time, whereas intentions stay with you for the long term. And also, because when you set intentions, you become more mindful and aware of your action. You are then able, I would say, to stay focused on the desired outcome. So, which lead me to the first point of today's show, which is the difference between intentions and resolutions. Many of us are familiar with the age-old concept of setting resolutions every new year, right? But have you ever considered that perhaps this resolution will not bring lasting change or satisfaction to your life? Well, before discussing this fact, right, let's first define resolutions and intentions. So, resolutions are often seen as a way to make up for past mistakes or to try and improve oneself. They can be anything from committing to a healthier lifestyle to improving relationships with family and friends. Some people make resolution to help them reach some kind of a goal, could be their career or educational goals, while others may make resolution to be more organized or to take up a new hobby, for example. So some resolution can also be more abstract, okay, such as resolving to be more patient or to be more mindful of the present moment. Well, no matter what the resolution is, it is important to make sure that it is achievable and to set realistic expectations. It is also important to have a plan for how to achieve the resolution and to track progress throughout the year. Now, intentions. Intentions, on the other hand, are goals that are set with an intention of creating positive change in one's life. They are based on core values or beliefs, and the focus on creating a meaningful life. So they are seen as a way to create a life of meaning and purpose. Intention involve setting goals that are in alignment with your core value, as I mentioned, and your beliefs. And it's all about creating positive changes. So, furthermore, intention can be short term or long term and can involve anything from improving relationships to achieving career success to pursuing personal growth, for example. So, when intentions are set and followed, they can lead to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. They can also provide motivation and direction, helping you to stay focused on your goals. So, setting intention can help to create clarity and focus and can help you create positive habits and behaviors that will help you achieve your stated goals. Intention are an important part of self care and can help you to create a life of joy and purpose. So, what are the differences between setting intentions and resolutions? Okay, one of the main differences between setting intention and making resolutions is that intentions are more likely to be achieved than resolutions. This is because intention, as I mentioned, are based on your beliefs and your values and are more likely to be supported by your action. So intention also provide a sense of purpose and direction, which can help to motivate and inspire you. Resolution, on the other hand, are more likely to be broken. Okay? This is because resolutions are often made on a whim or out of a desire for instant gratification. Also, they are often based on external factors and are not necessarily rooted in your values and your beliefs. Consequently, resolutions are often difficult to sustain as they lack the internal motivation that comes from having a meaningful purpose. Additionally, resolutions often require a large amount of effort and dedication in order to be successful, which can be difficult to maintain over time, right? So, intentions, on the other hand, provide a sense of purpose and direction, which can help to motivate and inspire, as I mentioned. Additionally, intention are often more achievable and more manageable as they are based on achievable goals and small steps that can be taken to reach the desired outcome. As a result, it is easier to stay on track and make progress toward achieving the intention. And ultimately, setting intentions is a more effective way to achieve goals than setting resolutions. Well, here are some reasons why, in my opinion, intentions are more effective than resolutions. One, intentions are about being mindful and conscious. Okay, so when setting your intention, think about your goals on a deeper level. Spend time reflecting on what you really want and how you want to get there. This will allow you to be more mindful and conscious in your decision making and allow you to achieve your goals in a more meaningful fashion. Two, intentions are more, I would say, flexible than resolutions are. The fact is that resolutions are often rigid and can be hard to keep, when intentions are more fluid and open to change. This means that if something is not working out quite the way you intended it to, you can make adjustments and keep on going. Intentions are about, as I mentioned, taking action and making real changes in your life, while resolution can be all talk and no action. That being the case, intention setting can be done through goal setting, planning, and taking small steps every day. They are also more achievable, while resolution can be overwhelming and hard to keep up with. So, also, I would say that intention are more achievable because they are specific and attainable. This mere fact reduces stress and helps you stay motivated to reach your goals. No pressure on that. I will add that as professional women, okay, you have a lot on your plates. Okay, no question about it. That being the case, by setting intention instead of resolution, you are making sure that you are more mindful and conscious of your goals, that you are more flexible in your approach by taking real action to achieve them, and that you are setting achievable goals, right? Intention setting will definitely help you achieve your goals and make the most of the new year. I will end this first point by stating that while resolution and intention may appear to be similar, there's a key difference between the two that ultimately will help determine whether you are successful at the end of your journey. And the key here is that resolutions often describe what you want to achieve in the future. For example, I want to lose, 10 pounds. While intention, on the other hand, explain why you want this, how you want things in your life. For example, I intend to feel healthy in 2023 by exercising every day. So basically, resolutions set concrete goals, and intention focus on generating feelings or qualities such as peace, courage, and clarity that will shape what is or what you're attempted to create. Now, let's look at the second point, how to set your intentions. As the new year approaches, it is time to start setting intention for 2023. So, setting intention will help you to focus on your goals and create a plan to achieve them. So, it starts with taking a look back at the previous year, for reflecting on the successes and challenges of the past year can help you identify areas that need improvement and areas that you have excelled in. So this will give you an idea of where you need to focus your energy and ensure that you are on the path to success. Now, once that you have reflected on the past year, it is then time to set your intentions for the new year. Start by identifying your core values, right? Your beliefs, and setting a few realistic and achievable goals that you would like to accomplish over the next 12 months. So these goals should be relevant to your life, to your personal life, to your career. Promote personal growth, such as learning a new skill, applying for a promotion, or even starting a side hustle. Okay, it is also helpful to set intentions that focus on personal development. And what I mean by that, taking time for yourself, investing in relationships, or becoming more physically active. And by setting intention that focus on all aspects of your life, you will be better equipped to reach your goals and live a more fulfilling life. Live out your why. So once you have set your intention, it is important to develop a plan of action to help you stay on track throughout the year, right? So break your goals down into smaller, more manageable tasks and set a timeline for each of them. Structure your plan around your day-to-day life and make sure that you're realistic, right, about what you want and what you can accomplish. And finally, make sure to check in with yourself throughout the year to ensure that you are on track to reach your goals. And if you find that you are not making progress, take a step back and reflect on what you can do differently. And of course, adjust your plan as needed because circumstances and goals may change over time. And stay focused on your intentions. So, by setting clear intentions and creating a plan of action for the new year, you can make sure that you are on the path to success. Now, the last argument for this point will be to create accountability for yourself. So, such as, meeting with a mentor or an accountability partner, a friend, to discuss your progress and share your successes. And I will end this second point of today's show by saying that setting intention for the new year can be a powerful way to create the life that you want. And by taking some time to reflect, by setting realistic goals, and by creating a powerful vision for the year, you can set yourself up for success. So get ready to create an amazing year for yourself. Now, let's look at the third and final point of today's show: the benefits of setting intentions. Well, as I noted a few moments ago, intentions are a powerful tool for personal growth and development, right? They are more, effective than resolutions because they are rooted in mindfulness. I would say they're rooted in awareness and in clarity, right? So, moreover, when you set intentions, you are creating a mental and emotional state that guides you toward your desired outcome. So, what am I saying is that when you set intention, you are not just laying out a plan for the future. You are also taking a proactive approach to your own personal development. So I decided to come up with 7 great benefits of setting intention for 2023. One, clarity of purpose. Okay, setting intention allows you to gain clarity of what you want to achieve in the year ahead. It gives you a sense of focus, allowing you to prioritize your goals and create an action plan to reach them. And it also gives you the opportunity to assess your progress throughout the year and gives you also the opportunity to make changes as needed. 2, increase accountability. Yes, setting intention allows you to hold yourself accountable and stay on track with your goals. In doing so, you are making a commitment to yourself to focus on certain goals and to work towards them throughout the year. It is also a great way to stay motivated and to hold yourself accountable for reaching your desired result, as it helps to ensure that you are making progress and not getting sidetracked. 3, improve mental clarity. Yes. I would say that setting intention gives you a sense of purpose. It gives you mental strength. It helps you to stay focused on the task at hand and be resilient when facing challenges. Because knowing that you have a plan in place can help you to keep you pushing forward even when things get tough. Setting intention helps you to clear your mind of stress and worries and anxieties, allowing you to focus on the important things. And it provides you with a sense of control over your life, right? 4, greater self-awareness. Yeah, self-awareness. Well, I would say that setting intention allows you to better understand your strengths and weaknesses and to identify any areas of improvement. It helps you to become a better version of yourself, and it helps you to reach new heights in whatever your personal or your professional life. It also encourages you to think about values, beliefs, and motivations. And I would say that it helps you to identify what is important to you and what you want to accomplish. 5, it gives you increased confidence and motivation. And I've been saying that all along. Knowing that you have a plan in place for achieving your goals helps you, I would say, help to keep you on focused and motivated every day. And it gives you the confidence and motivation to continue striving toward your goals. It also helps you to develop self-discipline and willpower, as it requires you to be mindful and it requires you to stay focused on your goals. 6, it improves relationships, right? It helps you, I would say, build stronger connection with those around you. And it helps you stay focused on the positive. Okay? It helps you build trust and develop a stronger bond with your loved one in the long run. And 7, achieving bigger goals. So when you set intention, you are laying the groundwork for achieving big goals. This is a perfect time to dream big and set out ambitious goals for the year ahead, knowing that you have the confidence and determination to make them happen. I will end this point by stating that by setting your intention for 2023, you can make sure you are on the right path to achieving your goals and ambitions. Whether you are looking to, advance in your career, improve your relationships, or take your life to the next level, setting intention for the coming year can help you to stay focused and motivated. So let's wrap it up and let's recapitulate what I addressed today. So I talked about breaking the cycle, right? By setting intention rather than making resolution for 2023. And I focused on the difference between intention and resolutions. I talked about how to set your intentions. And I also looked at the benefits of setting intentions. So to summarize it all, I would say that setting intention for 2023 is the perfect way to ensure that you are on the path to success and personal development. So take the time now to set your intentions and start the year off on the right foot. And as I see it, by setting clear intentions and evaluating your current circumstances with a fresh perspective, you are actually creating more effective resolutions. After all, if you have considered why you are taking on these challenges in the first place, it is far more likely that you will carry them through and make real changes. Okay, so my last word for today's show, I promise it's already after 30 minutes. Setting intention is an important part of creating and managing the life, and manifesting the life that you want. It is a way to focus your energy and attention on what is important to you and to make sure that you are taking steps towards achieving your goals. Because when you set intention, it is important to be clear, it is important to be specific, and it is important to be realistic. All right? So you should also be sure to include a timeline for when you want to achieve your goals. Because setting intention can help you to stay on track and focus on your goal, even when you get, when life gets busy. It can also help to increase your motivation and self-awareness. Besides, it can help you become more mindful of your thoughts and actions and make sure that they are in alignment with what you want to achieve. Additionally, setting intention can help you improve your relationship, as I mentioned, as it actually encourages you to be more open and more honest with yourself. And, not just with yourself, but also with those around you. And lastly, setting intention can be a powerful tool to help you create a life of purpose and meaning. And as you move into the new year, take time to reflect on what is important to you and set intentions for 2023. Again, this will help you to stay focused and motivated and create a life that is meaningful and fulfilling. Here is to a successful 2023. As you know, I like to end the show with a quote, and today I chose a quote from a gentleman by the name of Wayne Dyer, and it reads, "Our intentions create our reality." Wayne Dyer was an American self-help author and motivational speaker. So this brings us to the end of today's Merging Life and Money episode. I hope that you have enjoyed today's show, and I totally encourage you to watch the replay. Okay, go and set those intentions and make sure to share the show with others as well. And for more information about how to achieve financial wellness from the inside out and live a purposeful life with the money you have, join me next week, Thursday. This is going to be next year. I will change the time to 7 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Mountain time, 10 p.m. Eastern, 11 Atlantic time, and I can't remember what it is going to be for Brisbane, Australia. So thank you for being here today on the Merging Life and Money Show. I am your host, Marie-Jo César. I will be back again next week. Until then, continue merging life and money, and happy New Year to you and your family. Bye for now.